Yay, 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 yay. Welcome to Solid Ground. I'm your host, respectfully Solid, one of the most solid men on the app. You know what I'm saying? We here every single Sunday, y'all. You know what I'm saying? At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So off top, just hit that fave if you ain't hit it yet, right? Because I'm guaranteed to be one of your favorite hosts. You feel me? I hope everybody's ready for another inspirational episode of Solid Ground. This is season 1, episode 7. You know what I'm saying? This is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. You know what I mean? Tonight, we're going to be diving into the world, the creative world of crafting and do-it-yourself. You know what I'm saying? DIY, right? I had it all mixed up on the flyers and stuff, but y'all forgive me. Y'all knew what I meant, right? But see, this is a space right here, you know what I mean, where it comes to the crafting and doing-it-yourself projects. I feel like it's imagination comes, you know what I mean, the creativity, a little bit of elbow grease, you know what I'm talking about? And you truly create something special. You know what I mean? So welcome. I welcome everybody. And let me tell y'all a little bit, right? Let me tell you about something about my guests. My guests who are here today, they are super active in the streaming world. They all over the place. They probably busy every single day, but they always find the time for solid ground. You know what I'm saying? And that's highly appreciated. So I'm thrilled to have two very, very amazing guests tonight. Our first guest, you know, is KindHearted. You know what I'm saying? KindHeartedBabe. She been here before. Y'all know who she is. Y'all seen her all over the place. So she's here, you know, and she's a very talented crafter. And then we also have Enchanted with a beautiful voice. She's now I'm learning that y'all got so many different dimensions to y'all creativity that's amazing. Stay busy because idle time is the devil's playground. Just keeping it all the way solid with y'all. You know what I mean? So we're gonna tap into the amazing journey of their passion. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tap into the passion, to the journey, and we're going to tap in to the impact that it's had on their lives and others as well. You feel what I'm saying? So salute to everybody that's here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to bring up my first guest, right? So, Miss KindHearted, can you please request the Bezox? What up, Kind? Hey, what's happening?
Hi, Solid.
What's going on with you? How you doing today?
Nothing much, just getting off work on this marvelous Sunday and blessed to be on solid ground all over again.
Amen to that. Amen to that. We are honored to have you here again. For real, for real. You know what I mean? So for those who don't know, you just go ahead and give them a quick introduction. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, guys. My name is Kind-Hearted Babe, Queen of Carolot Land, where if no one else cares, Kind cares. I am going for my badge. I am a part of the stars. And if you guys didn't know, I'm one of the co-hosts of She Code every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Top Badge Demigoddess, Top Badge 2 Cents, and the lovely Sassy Red.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So I hear you. So you just got off work, huh?
I did. I had a great day with my babies, though, so Always a
Okay, awesome.
blessing.
Always a blessing. So kind-hearted. Um, let's start by exploring your passion for crafting. You've created
Mhm.
some beautiful handmade items. Tell us what sparked your interest in crafting and how it became such a big part of your life. So let me ask you this, just to crack the ice, right? What first inspired you to start crafting? How did that passion evolve over time?
I think solitude really made me into crafts. Like I stated before, if no one knows, I was a foster child, and my foster mom really didn't let us like watch a lot of TV. So it was either read books or you were painting, you were writing, you were drawing. It was always something that you can do with your hands versus sit in front of a television. So I got really good at like using the hair beads to make like jewelry for me and my foster sister, like because in foster care they weren't giving us bangles. I know a lot of kids growing up in the 90s had bangles. We didn't have those. So we had the little gold beads, and I would make us bracelets, or I just learned how to like make things out of nothing. And that's kind of how I fell in love with arts and crafts.
So is beads like the extent of it? The beads was the beginning, you know.
Beads
And
were the
so
beginning. Beads were definitely the beginning.
beads were the beginning. Okay, okay. Now, how has creating handmade items influenced your daily life and overall well-being?
Well, one, I'm a nanny. I own my own business called Kind Care. And so I think arts and crafts is a big part of why kids love me, because I always come with like my nanny McPhee bag or my Mary Poppins bag. So you never know what I'm going to pull out. I may pull out some beads, I may pull out some yarn, some paint. So I feel like for that, it really goes well with my job. But for me personally, if I need some quiet time, if I'm not reading, you're probably gonna catch me with like a knitting needle or my knitting loom or my crochet needle. I just got into crocheting. And I book scrap. I scrapbook. So that was something that I fell in love with in high school. So you really don't know what you're gonna find Kind doing on her off time. It depends on what my hands want to do.
You could turn people's trash into treasure. You know what I'm
Hello?
saying?
Give me
I
a hot
remember
glue gun and some glitter.
I remember back in the days, um, doing those murals in class. You get the magazines and you cut out, stuff and do that. I was pretty good at that too. But speaking of beads, right? So back in San Diego, we have a big. Well, we used to have this big Puerto Rican Day parade. You know what I mean? But the festival actually, not the parade. And they used to sell these. They used to sell these beaded um, flags.
Mm.
And one day I broke one down, and next thing you know, the next year, and my relatives was we was selling them for $20 a pop out there. You hear me? And it was all about being just. And I'm half Cuban and half Puerto Rican, so I made me a chunky one that had both flags, half and half of it. Oh yeah, it was. It's probably somewhere around there still, somebody at my relative's house or something. But it's very, like you said, it can be when you zone out, it can be something that just like takes you there. And you know what? I wanted to ask you if you crochet. That's the crazy part because I thought
I
about the.
just started learning how to crochet. Shout out to Crochet Mama here on Tag. She kind of walked me through the process because I couldn't get that first loop stitch, but I got the hang of it now.
And y'all seen what these rappers been wearing lately? They got crochet beanies and hoodies and stuff. Make me one. You know what I'm saying? When you get good, make me one of them colorful hoodies or something. You know what I mean? With the hat to match. You know what I'm talking about? With the hat, but I want mine to be like lumberjack, like the red and black flannel type of thing. You know what I mean? I'm coming different. You know what I'm talking about? For real, for real. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. This is Solid Ground. We're here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Solid Ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. Now, my guest, kind-hearted babe, just told us about how she discovered her passion in solitude. You know, being a foster child and not being able to watch TV, um, and having to just do things from reading to. Have you ever done paper mache?
Um, no, but my foster sister used to be really good at origami. So I would make the bracelets and she would make like birds and swans, and that's how we used to pass notes. I never folded it back as what she sent me. I'm really good at paper airplanes. So I would just send her, put my head out the window, out the bedroom door and throw the paper airplane at her bedroom door. And that was our note passing.
That's crazy. How you gotta that's man, listen, I don't want to tell you what I just had a flashback on in jail when we used to have to fish to sell on lockdown, but that's another story, right? So so hey, yeah, so let's talk about your journey, okay? Let's talk about your journey. Or matter of fact, you got something handy you can show us that you done made?
Yeah.
I want to see something.
Um,
Yeah.
so like I said, I decided to show you beads because that's where I started, and I started making these. I think I've had this bracelet for like years that I made. I've had this bracelet forever because I just love moon and stars, and it's so funny that I'm a star now. But I used to just love looking at the stars and the moons. Um, I made this because I didn't have a family tree, so I was like, I'll make my own family tree. And then I'm really big on chakras and energy, and so I used to make these charcoal bracelets. And these charcoal beads, you can actually put essential oils in, and it has like all these different beads of like tiger eye, rose, and all different kind of things. They all different mean different things, but I used to sell these on Etsy, and you can just pour your own essential oils in it, and the charcoal beads actually hold them. So
So you always smelling good by the wrist.
yeah, I'm a
Almost
big
like getting
oil
the
girl.
oil and being like, mm. Yeah,
Put
yeah,
somebody in
yeah.
a headlock and they just smell the oil night night. I'm just
Yeah.
joking. No headlock.
Put some of that Somalian rose on there. You know what I'm saying? Some of that Somalian rose or that sandalwood, right?
That
Um,
sandalwood, real good.
yeah, yeah, facts, facts. So let's talk about your journey as a crafter. Crafting is a skill that takes time and patience to develop. So let me ask you, what challenges did you face or encounter while working on your crafting projects, and how did you get past that?
I'll tell you one of the first challenges I came across when I really fell in love with like bead making and like scrapbooking and things when I was younger. I didn't have the funds. My foster mom wasn't going to Hobby Lobby or Joann's to go spend $50 on some beads. And so that became the challenge, that I ran out of hair beads, or she would cut my bracelets to use the hair beads. And so I had to figure out how I was going to do something that I loved without the funds. And so that's kind of when I really started like saving my money, doing chores and doing extra things. And really big props to my middle school teacher, Mrs. Yulee. She really was the one who kind of like, she really funded me as a kid. Okay, like, being honest, she funded my passion as a kid. She would bring me beads and she would say they were leftovers, but they were always brand new in the box, in the little bead pack. And she's like, oh, I just had these laying around. And I'm like, sure you did. So that was one of my real big challenges, just having the funds as a kid, with a parent not wanting to pour into your passion. So I had to figure out a way how to get it myself. So yeah.
Yeah, that can suck. I mean, that really can suck. My mom used to do a lot of things. I, man, I wish I could remember exactly what, but my mom always had hot glue gun and like this little like the it's like a fuzzy.
Oh, pipe cleaners.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, little fuzzy little sticks of different colors, and you can bend them and twist them. We call them like
Those. She
pipe
used to have
cleaners.
those, and then like it's like a little. It's almost like a rag, but it's some type of material. Oh, like felt. You know what I'm saying? Like for the pool table,
Gotcha. Velvet
like yeah.
filling.
So
Wait.
one thing I started doing, I had a real passion for lowrider bikes back then. And I started to make lowrider bikes, you know what I'm saying, out of toothpicks and that material with the glue gun. Like I used to draw them out first, and then I would cut out the pieces and melt and use the glue gun. And I used to give them to my friends at school and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty crafty too. I grew up doing that, so I definitely feel you and know what you're talking about when you speak about that passion. Now, can you share a particular project or a moment that stands out as a turning point in your crafty journey?
I would say during college, at one point in Miami, I realized that I could really make a lot of money from my passion. So I worked at Chili's as well as being a nanny, as well as going to college. And I saw this video on Instagram about these giant hand knitted blankets. Now, mind you, I was already knitting with my knitting needles. And I was like, it takes me forever to make this blanket. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and go buy that yarn and see if I can do it. I made a blanket, and one of my managers was like, "Oh man, this is so dope. Like, I want this." He bought it for $20. Next thing you know, his wife was like, "Oh, can I get like two more of those?" And when I brought the blankets to Chili's, all the servers were like, "Yo, that's dope. Like, my daughter needs one. I want one." And I was like, "Dang, I can make money." And so at one point, I'm talking about the blankets take you about an hour to 2 hours to make by hand. I made like 6, 7 blankets, and I made like a good $500. And so I was like, wow, like this is more than I make in tips in a week. I can actually do this. And so for a little bit, that was my side hustle, braiding hair and making blankets in college.
Mm. Hey, and the crocheting, right? Now that you're into crocheting, y'all know I done been through some stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm a changed man, but I do got a very powerful past. And in prison, crocheting is big in federal prison. You know what I'm saying? It's very big. There's a lot of guys in there that literally will make. I knew a guy that made king size blankets, crocheting. He might could make. I think he could make like 3 of them a year, probably something like that. But he had someone on the outside that had posted on eBay,
Wow.
and he would do football teams, and each blanket 1,500, 2,500. You know what I mean? This is what he was doing. This is how he was feeding himself. I personally had someone make my son a Batman. So he made the Batman stuffed animal, the mask could come off and all that. Like my son still got it right now. I think that was for like his 4th birthday or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's definitely money to be made in that, because what it gives people is original piece.
Mm-hmm. One of a kind.
It can be one like it, but it won't be that one. You know what I'm saying? It can't be that. It won't be that. You feel what I'm saying? So we definitely appreciate you sharing that with us. If y'all just tuning in, this is Solid Ground feature show here on the Tagged app at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Sunday. You know what I mean? And as y'all can tell, for y'all that've been here that's been here quite a few times, I really appreciate y'all. But I want to encourage y'all to talk about your passions, because one thing I notice about my guests is when they talking about it, they're excited. They are excited. They love to be able, this is a platform where you're able to talk about whatever your passion is. Just don't come tell me your passion is eating toenails. I just don't, that one we ain't got too many questions for that, right? But if you got, for real, but if you have a passion you want to talk about, this is where you do it at. So we just tapped in to Kind-Hearted Babe's, how she discovered her passion, okay? We also tapped into, her journey and, things that she encountered, like not being able to have as much material, as she wanted to use, because now she probably got too much. You know what I'm saying? And now you end up with too much. That's like me with tattooing equipment. You know what I mean? I got plenty of that. You know what I'm saying? So now let's tap into the impact, okay? So tell me, how do you feel that the obstacles that you faced developed and made an impact because your how put it like this, how has your dedication to crafting and doing it yourself projects, right, positively impact your life and those around you?
I think making art in general just makes me happy, right? I think anything that I do and take my time with truly brings me some sort of solace or peace. Um and I think for me with my arts and crafts, I think it really just impacted the way that my nieces now view arts and crafts. I yes, I started with beading, but I do a whole lot of stuff. I would think call me Mary Poppins, okay? Because I paint, I sew, I knit. And I think because of the way that I interact with arts and crafts, at a certain point during COVID, my nieces fell in love with making their own clothing because I was making up little things for myself, and so they saw me and was like, "Oh my goodness, can we get a sewing machine? Can you teach her how to do this?" Oh, and my niece, she loves bracelets, so it became like a bonding experience as an aunt to my younger nieces versus them making TikToks and being on social media and on YouTube. We were sitting down in my living room making beads together, making who got the best outfit. And so I think my passion kind of overflowed and it's now their passion. So they have an outlet too. And I think that's the most positive out thing I could say that my craft has impacted people versus them being little preteens and on social media and TikTok. My niece makes her own outfits. Right now, she designed everyone in the family Crocs, jean Crocs, where you give her a pair of old jeans and a hot glue gun, and she done decked out your Crocs. I mean, I thought when I saw her Crocs, I was okay, baby. Show TT something. Where you bought those from? She goes, I made them, and it made me feel so proud because her passion for crafts came from me. So I give myself a little props for that.
And you know what? I don't think I've ever seen them.
Yeah. When I say they are, I know a lot of people don't like Crocs, but my baby's Crocs are fire. Some people have the bedazzled ones. These Crocs are covered in pure jean material. And baby got swag. That's all I'm gonna say. TT proud.
No, and you ain't no, but think about it, y'all. Like me personally, nah, you ain't gonna catch me in them. You know what I'm saying? But I know that to me, it's like a kids and women thing. That's for me. I'm just not gonna be in no Crocs. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I can almost visualize that. I ain't gonna lie. I might take them if they was like 501 Levi jean ones, and then put the little Levi sign on them too. Oh yeah,
Look,
them might go
I
hard. I
haven't,
ain't gonna lie.
I haven't seen them, but I know that she took some of her dad's old white Air Force Ones, and she glued jeans onto his sneakers. So he has a pair of red jean Air Force Ones. So I mean, my mom said she gonna be a little fashionista, and I really am proud that she kind of got that bug from me. Yeah, you like those, huh? Those sound fire. Look, when I look at her, the way that she dresses, the swag that she has, how she makes her own stuff,
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, that's fire. I like those.
that's fire because and people they pay big for that. And you know, and that's one thing about um being able to tap into your passion and really understand it because your passion is something you love, right? And you love to do it. So to monetize that, you'll never work a day in your life. You know what I mean? And I worked for a very successful dude before, right? And I was, I'm fresh out, you know what I mean, but I'm tattooing when I get off work. You know what I'm saying? So on my weekends, on them 3 day weekends, I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? I work five no, I work 4 10-hour shifts, you feel what I'm saying? And then I got the 3 days. I'm renting out an Airbnb and I'm going in. And I pulled up in the Cadillac, no license, nothing. Cadillac on rims. And Eric, he like, bro, we don't pay you that much. You know what I'm saying? So my boss told me, he was like, man, we don't pay you that much. What's up? So when I told him what was going on, you know what I'm saying? He the one that told me, and he pushed me. He told me, he said, man, listen, always know that your side hustle is supposed to become your main hustle.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a man I was working for. 2 weeks later, I quit. because I was making more money on 3 days than I was making in 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I gave it everything. You know what I'm saying? I gave it my all. Of course, life takes different turns. You make certain little decisions that might knock you off your rocker. You know what I'm saying? But I bounce back even harder though. The bounce back come hard. You know what I'm saying? Which tattooing is still something I plan on retiring with doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I plan on doing that. You know what I mean? Now it's just setting myself up to get to that point again. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people felt that way when I left my good paying job, when I left my RN job, when I stopped working in the hospital, and I decided to go open my own nanny business and start working for myself. And they were like, "Why would you leave this job?" And I'm like, "Well, my side hustle has always been a nanny. Like my side that put me through college. I graduated college with no debts." Because I was a nanny, you know what I'm saying? So I went back to the passion that I had, which has always been kids. And quite frankly, I make more money tax free um, doing what I do.
And that's absolutely true because that's how I was moving with my tattooing. I used to have, I'm talking about showing love to people, having the best prices. I was working out of a hair salon, out of a very popular hair salon. I had the bottom floor all to myself. And it was times that even if I didn't do a tattoo today, if I didn't have an appointment, I had $400 in deposits. You know what I mean? From just opening my door. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and there was them, you know, and then all the multiple days you get $1,000 days. You know what I mean? About 6, 7 of them a month out of 30. You get $1,000 day doing 2, 3 tattoos like that. I never experienced nothing so well. I remember going in there, having my kids with me because it's my day. Take them with me to the shop, and I go in that joint. I'll go like this to my son. Look, $4. It's all I got in my wallet. But watch this. Let me show you how you get money legit. Boom. And then 6 hours later, I'm like, come on, y'all, it's time to roll. Let's get up out of here. You know what I
I
mean?
think I think a lot of people in college used to like me and my friend were talking about this recently. A lot of people in college ate me alive about like giving away my summers and going to work for these people out of the country or out of town and not living my best life for spring break or summer. But these are the same people who were taking out student loans, who were in debt when they graduated because of the relationship that I built. When I came back from Colorado for 4 weeks, I got a $6,000 check plus a little something on the side for a little keep my mouth closed. That paid for my books that semester and put a little money in my pocket. And then to top it off, when I graduated and I left my job, my boss gave me an envelope, which I thought was going to be a check, but it was a letter from my school saying that my loans were paid off.
Amen. Y'all see that? See, this is why, look, check this out. Solid Ground. We here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to tap in at Solid Ground and you're guaranteed to hear about multiple different types of passions and how they change people's lives, how they motivate them to do other things. Like there's so many endless things that people who do out here in this world with a passion, and understand that your passion can be monetized. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to share your passion. Don't be afraid to put a price on it. For real. Do not be afraid of that. Kind-hearted babe, I totally appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? They Star Gang came back to back. You know what I'm talking about? Back to back. And I got something real special for y'all. But go ahead and plug yourself one time. I appreciate you.
Again, everyone, my name is Kind Hearted Babe, Queen of Carolot Land, where if no one else cares, Kind cares. You can find me every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with She Code, with Top Badge 2 Cents, Top Badge Demi Goddess, and the lovely Sassy Red, as well as Catch Me in Carolot Land. In a world where you guys can choose to do and be anything, I hope you guys always choose to be kind. Thank you again for having me, Solid.
Hey, it was an honor to have you. Thank you. Thank you for being such an amazing guest. Now, hey y'all, I'm gonna keep it G with y'all. Right now, I ain't gonna say nothing no too much more. I'm just gonna let him introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? Hey Zarari, I got a special halftime show for y'all. Zarari, request a box. request a box. You understand me? Shout out to Star Gang. Shout out to Brittany in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my friend, how's it going today, brother?
Man, it's going amazing, bro. You know what I mean? And I am truly honored to have you here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take up no more of your time. All I'm gonna do is say, y'all get the words flowing in the comments. Drop the words in the comments, y'all. Let's go.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Zerari, aka Mr. Never Left Your Mom's House. I'm a freestyle hip hop artist, graciously brought over by the Respectfully family. So again, drop as many words, like you said, as you guys can in the comments. Every word y'all drop in, I'm gonna incorporate in these freestyles here. Let's get it. And remember, it is a featured show, so don't say anything, that whatever me would consider bad. Don't do that, because tag thinks the same thing. Yeah, my mind's probably like the elephant. Hypothetically, I guess I'm jumping with intelligence. Solid ground of verbs, so I hope that they can find it now. Fluid with the rhymes that I be letting go, they falling out. Gas pack, no, I'm sitting with that. Fakes in my life like it's peace, I can make that. Maybachs and incoherent raps, they can't hear that. Respectfully, staying with my people in the peace pack. It's all course, slowly rolling through rain. Got problems in my head that's picking my membranes. Like needles that be falling right out of these people's veins. I'm gibberish to words that these other folks couldn't say. I'm the castle, palace that really grew up in Dallas. Money's still a habit, I've probably been reaping havoc. I will pop a berry, be getting right to the rags and the honey. It's different how we got it cheese, sitting with the money. I be stunning with these rhymes every time. Got bands in my brain, so I be counting on my mind. And my conscience only different, I'm speaking and inclined like my eyes. You see it through my mind, no disguise, it ain't basic. Waited till I'm gone and I'm faded. Stated in my verbs, I was broke inside a basement forever. I'm holding up the rag, steady chase it in logical minds. I got topical rhymes, I can spread it in my head but only keep it aligned. Genuinely just like a million that I'm working on sides to sleep and taking nap till you're hearing the beast. The goat came not generic with these rhymes that I speak. I gotta preach, I'm working from my head and it's gravy. Wavy with these versions, the sauce I'm getting on daily. It's heavy at the way that I'm breaking down with these levies. I used to be the Cuban that's tinted inside the Chevy with these goddesses that's loving the name. Still up on my iPhone playing some games. Stars might connect, but I'll be out here with solid. We getting to the money, hope these people that saw it. I know it's only crazy, got stars in my mind and the roof. The notifications different like my medication too, so I'll be going places. And I'll be running right up on the desk at the way that I got it right out of the gallery. Guessing these people, they say that I'm nice, I took the price. And back in the Cadillacs with the dice, where did I go? My tattoos, they might be askew, but check views, cause I know it's like she's running the roads with pieces. I just got some people that really say that I'm decent, I'm easy. Money it break like the Titanic. They sinking in their minds, I hope that they can't handle it. Hey, respecting the way I'm dismantling inside of the game. The way that I hop in the jet and I'm finding my grace and I'm jumping right up through that space. I know that they capping. They loving the Jones and the way that I got it, it happened. I'm flipping through out of the bricks in my mind and I'm climbing right up in the mind. And I know that that's all that is out of the flame. Remember this like an elephant. Talking way too much, but all my rhymes sounding relevant. Fine, still pay them for my people that be in a cell. Diamonds on my block and on my wrist, yeah, you know it's well. Hey, big facts, blood, cause I be writing to my people and my pieces up. I guess it's different, money's different, it ain't recent cuz I gave it straight up to my people like Urkel. They guess it's different, got the purple. It's crazy the way that I go and jump through hurdles. It's crazy obstacles, everything is different, gotta see it topical. Never gave a dang, I guess it's different how I hold a chain, saying Johnny dang, yeah, cause I explore it through facts that I don't cuss in my raps. I really keep it in that, cause all these other rappers trapping, yet I know that it's capped. The Flintstones got strong that explore on that. Unfortunately, it's real Noli and worry back with the Bible. I rifle through scriptures, it's something I'm trying to find. So hit it with your mind, take a shot up right with your rifle. Creating real words in my mind, I know I rival. Hey, we got that Holy Spirit on Sundays, people. Y'all know what it is.
Woo! In case y'all didn't know, those are Rory the GOAT, though.
Hey.
Listen. And you know, brother, I really appreciate you. And I really admire what you do. You hear me? Because I come from, you know, rapping and all that. And I used to be chasing that dream, right? And I just commend you for your work, your hard dedication, the way you come in here and you show up and show out every single time, gang. You know what I mean? So y'all stay tuned, right? Because next week, Zarari will be back as a guest to take over the show. All right, so we're gonna have a very, very special guest next week, and he's coming back so we can tap in to who Zarari is, his journey, his passion, the impact. You know what I'm saying? And I truly appreciate it. Make sure y'all fave him up if y'all ain't got him faved. You know what I mean? And brother, I will see you next week.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. And thank you so much to Solid, to you, everyone in the Respectfully family, y'all for tuning in. You guys have brought me more love to my music than any of the 4 years that I've been streaming prior on other apps. So just know, like right here in my heart, I appreciate everything you guys do. Have a great day. Stay blessed and keep it easy, y'all.
That part. Now, hey, this is solid ground. Y'all see what happens on here. You know what I'm saying? Every episode gets better and better. I don't know. I had some real good episodes I'll be fighting with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all which one I felt was the best, but those that know, right? Okay, so we here every single Sunday, y'all, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is by Divine, man. The Divine put this together. Now, my next guest I'm gonna bring up is a star. She's crafty. She sings. She does all man. And you know what? Come on, Enchanted. Let's go. I'm done. Y'all just come on, because they stay booked and busy. They is all over the app. You understand me? What's up, Enchanted?
With you, Solid? Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
You know what I like to say? Slow-mo better than no-mo. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. Now, go ahead and introduce yourself for those that don't know who you are.
Hi, I am Enchanted Thickums in that Star family. Thank you for having me here. I appreciate you. It's not really about me right now. It's KindHeartedBabe for Top Bench.
I love the support. I love the support, for real. That's one of the, you know what? That right there says it all. That's why y'all all stars, for real. Facts. It's the support that y'all give each other, the way y'all just stay all over the place, you know, putting yourselves on. So now you keep surprising me just like Kind keeps surprising me, because y'all keep digging in the hats, and it's like I'm pretty sure the list of passions I have, y'all probably could be on that episode too, for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, Enchanted, now it's your turn to share your passion for DIY projects. You've done some incredible work. So let's start by talking about how you got into crafting. Okay, so what drew you to DIY projects, and how did you begin creating your own handmade items?
I was in a dark time in my life. And you know what they say, light comes from the darkness, right? So with that being said, I got into making my own skin products. I got into making my own oils. I learned how to make my own hair, like hair oils, hair, face oil, skin. I learned I'm real into, like, I'm into natural things. I'm Earth Mama too. That's another part of me that I'm introducing, like with herbs. I'm real good with herbs and oils and, you know, essential oils and things like that. But yeah. So I actually got LLC about a year ago for Enchanted Creations. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Okay, I'm really excited. I'm real excited about it.
This is y'all. Listen, this is y'all platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the host. Straight up, do your thing.
Yeah, this is
your thing.
This is so dope. I appreciate you for allowing me to share my love to y'all. Sort of, I made my own first homemade natural. You see the lemons in there. There's some there's different herbs and stuff like that. So, but that's before my presentations got prettier. You feel got pretty.
Right.
That's just some basic natural vinegar, you know, some natural stuff together. Then I realized I really love making natural stuff. You feel me? So that was in 2020. Made my first oil. My other passions. Then I realized I got obsessed with skin oils and things. and it started making a difference. Let me show you. This is when I started getting more.
You got the whole strawberry in that thing.
Well, that's a rose. It might
Oh,
be
that's a
just
rose.
petals.
I thought it was a strawberry. I'm like, oh, that thing is fire. Strawberry
No,
shortcake.
seriously.
Okay, I get it. Okay, I see it now.
Like I started making.
Oh, wow. Wow. Epic. That is epic. We having a little bit of her Wi-Fi is just a tad bit nervous, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm lagging a little. Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
My fault.
Listen.
Sorry for the lag. It's my work Wi-Fi.
Things happen. Things happen.
But yeah, no. For sure. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? You see me?
Yeah, I can
Can
hear
y'all hear
you.
me? Can y'all see? I'm just making sure. But yeah, I started making like turmeric face masks. Like, hold on, let me see. Let me try this. Is that better?
Yes.
Better maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, I turned the Wi-Fi off. I'm using my service. But I just got into all types of stuff. I started making rose squatters and things like that. Like, I'm real, like I'm a nerd. I'm kind of a nerd in the sense too, because I like to read a lot. So I research and read. I will study what each herb do, you know, the cause and effects, like the things that's good, the bad, all of that. So I don't know. That's my passion. Like I didn't made all type of stuff. I made all types of different type of oils. Let me see if this video gonna load. I make stuff like it's a blue one. It's my first like colorful, like really.
And that's an oil.
That's an oil. Yeah, that's like a shimmer oil. Like shimmer oils are real hot right now. So I gotta get back into my business, like really get back into it, get the store running, get the online store. I gotta get back in it. I kind of fell off of my passion for a while because I caregive. That's my full-time thing. So, and when I say full-time, I'm like here 24/7.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you know what I mean? It do, you know, life does take a course, but you know that is what you love to do. So I'm only positive you're gonna catch that break and get that wind beneath your wings and be like, oh, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely, there's always time. Make time for yourself and for your passion. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's like you said earlier. That's what's gonna get me out. This was gonna get me out of here. Like that's gonna be that's gonna be cushion money. That's gonna be money that
absolutely
I can do. And it's something like your passion should be something you should get paid to do something you do for free. I make oils. I've always made little natural remedies to like, oh, try this, put this on. Oh, I got a bump, I got a zit or something. Oh, girl, put this on. You know, I make you this turmeric mask or something. I've always been like that.
Money
naturally.
follows mastery. Yes, money follows mastery. You absolutely right. That is one of the main things that we need to apply to our life, to know that mastering, you know what I'm saying, is the key. Once you master it, the money gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. The money is gonna follow. Now, let me ask you this: what aspects of crafting do you find most fulfilling, and why?
It's like it'll take time go by so much faster when I'm doing something. Like when I'm making an oil or something, I'm putting my intentions and everything too. First off, if you want positive results, you have to put positive in it. So as I, create my craft, like as I create my thing or my oil or my soap or something, I put my intentions in there with each herb. This is what I wanted to do for me and for whoever my consumers, for whoever is going to use this. And so the thing about it too, I love the natural effects of how it really worked for me. Like this is something that I took to make myself better. And now I want to spread the products and make it better for other people too. I love to help. I'm a healer.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. If y'all just tuning in, I'm your host, Respectfully Solid, and this is Solid Ground. Solid Ground, we're here every single Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Solid Ground is where people come to discuss their passion. You know what I'm saying? They tell us about their passion. They tell us about the journey, and then they tell us about the impact. Now, Y'all just heard from Enchanted about her passion, how she discovered it, and the love that she puts into her products. You know what I'm saying? And from the just the way it looks, it's just something that you like. This is actually this gotta work. Like you almost like, man, this gotta work. You know what I mean? So, you know, when you come up with the beard oil, let me know. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta fly beard oil, you know what I'm saying? Let me know, because you know we out here, beard gang that don't hang. You feel me? So, hey, look, check it out. So let's tap into your journey, right?
Okay.
Tell me, every project, right, comes with its own set of challenges and learning experiences, right? So what obstacles did you face as you developed your do-it-yourself skills, and how did you get over that? How did you pass that up?
Well, this is how I knew I was just putting stuff together out of research, right? But it takes me away from whatever I got going on. That's another reason why I got to get back into my oil making. It's something that I would do to pass the time, or if I'm upset, I would play my music. Yes, and escape. That's right, Goya. I would play my music and just really tap into the energy of me making these oils. And then I just love the presentation. And yo, it's like when I bought like new stuff, see how excited when I bought like the printer, all types of stuff. I'm gonna show you one more like with the labels on it. So with the labels on it, it felt so surreal.
Hey, that's I see the way you feel right there. That's how I felt when I learned how to use my Cricut machine. Straight up. And I got, man, listen, y'all be seeing these shirts I be wearing and stuff. Not this one. Oh, hold up.
Lip glosses.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's like that lip gloss thing. You know what I mean?
I make all types of stuff. My God.
Yeah.
I got so into it, I would make different colors. I got different names for each one. Like it just, this is something that I'm telling you, this is something I do for free. This so I know I can get rich off of it.
You sitting on a gold mine right there.
I got card idea. I got all types of stuff.
Yeah,
like my logo.
Sitting on a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? You sitting on a gold mine. You know what I mean? And like I told KindHearted did, you know, and this man I was working for told me.
Yeah.
Make sure, you know what I mean, that you always remember that your side hustle is supposed to become your main hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's when you don't work for nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? That's when you don't work a day in your life because you're doing what you love. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing what you love, you don't work a day in your life. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? And guess what? The first place that's gonna turn into a warehouse is the place I'm paying rent at. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. No more living room. Sorry, kiddos. Sorry, wifey, we don't have a living room no more. We have a factory. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, for real. Now, let me ask you this, right? Can you describe a particular do-it-yourself project that had a lasting impact on you, or how you approach crafting now?
A specific one. I say the rose water. I make rose water because it's universal and it's so simple. It's literally like 3 ingredients. It's so effective. It's like it's the oil is okay. You use like 6 ingredients, 7, which is still very good for a product. Because you look at your products, you don't know what none of that stuff is. So
now tell me what it is like your rose water. What is it you good for? What do you recommend to use it for? Your
skin. It's really good for the skin. It's good for the hair. People, particularly people with locks or natural hair, but anyone could use it. So it can be beneficial for anyone, but mainly for the skin. That's what you know.
It won't bring my edges back.
You know what? I'm not sure about that. I can't look. I'm no doctor.
Hey, count me in. If you need help producing some edge Rogaine, Let me know. You know what I'm saying? For real. I want to invest. Facts. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all. I'm solid, man. You know what I'm saying? This is solid ground. We always have a good time discussing passions, you know what I mean, on this show. And it's just so super important, y'all, that you tell your story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I believe that with this blessing, this divine timing of this show, you know what I'm saying, and this platform, I'm starting to see how important it is for people to be able to discuss the things that they love. Where else do you see that at? Where else? Nowhere else. Solid ground. Come find solid ground here, or come tell me about how you found solid ground. That's all I'm saying. I want to hear about it. You love to travel? Hey, let's travel. You know what I mean? Take us with you on a trip. Bring that passport and show us all the places you've been. Let's talk about it. For real, for real. So, okay. And let's talk about these projects, right? They clearly have made an impact on you and others. Let's explore that a little broader, right? So,
Okay.
how has your passion for do-it-yourself projects influenced your personal growth and the relationships you've built within the crafting community?
Well, it's one of those things like I like somebody too if they can make my skin better. We care about like that's your skin is everything. Like skincare is everything.
Imagine if you brought their edges back, though. Imagine if you brought their edges back. Like
I'm
I've been
no
trying
miracle
to.
worker now. I'm Earth Mama, but I'm no miracle worker.
Not a
I
miracle
just want
worker.
to make oil for y'all. That's it.
Come on, Earth Mama. You got the man. I'm gonna help you with the research. Man, listen. They go, man. You bring them edges back. You bring them edges back. They gonna be like this. You bring them edges back. I'm telling you, right? so, so you would that makes a lot of sense because most definitely, if you help me bounce back, like if you create a beard oil, you like, hey, look, try this out, and I see that thing getting healthier, I'm gonna be like, cause I don't know, it ain't as like I think it could be healthier, and I think it's gonna take one of those dope products. You know what I mean? Somebody creating something real nice and specific. You know what I'm saying? For the growth of, I ain't gonna say middle age because I'm like 26, but yeah, like just men that been outside a lot. You know what I'm saying? Who beards be looking kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? I would most definitely be a client. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. And I would, and I'm lightweight petty because I'm gonna be like, look, do not get at same product. You got to take something out of that if you're gonna sell it to big press. I'm just saying, you're gonna sell him some butter, don't let it be like mine, because he think, you know what I mean, straight up. So, you know what I mean, that's the type of time I might be on that. It depends if he compliments my beard or not. You know what I'm saying? If he say something petty about my beard, that he can't get the same oils. I'm just keeping it G. And I would pay for that. Hey, I'm gonna have to show him this episode. Hey, okay, so let me ask you this, right? What message or legacy do you hope to leave through your do-it-yourself creations, and how do you hope that inspires others?
Man, whenever you can take something that's better for the environment, better for you, and better for people around you, and make magic out of it, that's not really much to say. It's just something that's gonna help everybody overall. It's a win-win. And when someone else see that win-win, they'll create, they'll find their win-win. They'll be inspired to find their win-win.
Right. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it G. That's dope because think about like now I'm already trying to think about like if I was doing what you was doing, like start growing your own roses. You know what I'm saying? Come on, start growing your own, herbs to do your do, because that right there is a bigger impact now too. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. For real, for real. That is a bigger impact. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. This is Solid Ground. I'm your host, respectfully Solid. Y'all just heard from our friend Star Gang Official, Enchanted, how she loves to, her passion for creating oils. And, she's even dubbed herself Earth Mama. You understand me? So everything's natural. She makes lip gloss. She took us down that journey and how much she loves it. So, and y'all seen it in her face. She loves to talk about it. You know what I mean? So go ahead and plug yourself one last time before we move on.
Okay. I am Enchanted Thickums from that Star, representing that Star family, baby. And it's about Kind-Hearted Babe. Kind-Hearted Babe top badge loading.
Top badge loaded, y'all. I'm coming to get mine too, y'all. Y'all see them? Hold up. I got about 90. Okay, y'all. I got about about 92 of them things to go before we knocking down those. We're gonna be celebrating at the same time. You know what I mean? Once again, shout out to Kind-Hearted Babe. Shout out to Enchanted. Shout out to Robbery. You know what I'm saying? We coming to the closing of the show. I appreciate you, Enchanted. You already know we locked in. You know what I'm saying?
It's all love. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me.
100. Say now, hey now, say now, right, y'all? Let me just tell y'all this, man. Solid Ground is where passion meets purpose and the stories come alive. Y'all just seen another episode. This is episode 7 of season 1. And we're going to be here for a long time discussing passions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell y'all one thing right now. Y'all stay tuned because on October 11th, me and my wife will be premiering a show on her stream called Last One Man Standing. You know what I'm saying? We're most definitely got something for y'all. Y'all gonna love it. We got everything lined up. Amazing production team behind us, and we finna turn it up. It's at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every single Friday. But on the 11th is gonna be the premiere. All right. Let's see if y'all got what it takes to last to the last round and win a date with your tagged crush. You know what I'm saying? I got my tagged crush. How about you? Also, if y'all don't know Nikki 24/7, my admin, make sure that y'all tap in. You know what I mean? It's every Monday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Empowerment. You know what I mean? Empowerment is a show that she empowers through history. You know what I'm saying? She dives deep into the stories of powerful women throughout history who've made an impact and paved the way for empowerment today. You know what I mean? You'll leave feeling inspired and ready to tap into your own strength. Nikki is not only the host, but she is the creative director of content right here on Solid Ground. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned with Nikki because she's all over the app. I'm talking about she's everywhere. Also, KK, you know what I'm saying? Birthday party coming up, you know what I mean? And it's word on the streets, and we're going to be there. So make sure y'all tap in. That is on the 12th, right, KK? Is that what it is, KK? Tell me. 12th. I believe it's the 12th. Yes, it's the 12th, y'all. So y'all stay tuned because we definitely going to tap in, and I'm going to be over there. I'm going to do my 1s and 2s over there. You dig? You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all tap in because Solid Ground, we connected out here. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things going on the app. Shout out to the entire Respectfully family. If y'all see us outside, say hi. Respectfully, though. You know what I'm talking about? Silent ground.